Let's watch this video.
It is only a man that hates you that will be asking you, so what do you bring to the table? Because I don't know what Chioma brought to Davido's table, that Davido loves her like that. It is only a wicked man, a man that hates you, that will be asking such questions. The Bible says a man should go out there and toil so that he will be able to afford the table and everything on top of the table. But Nigerian men, they look for who to split bills with 50-50. They look for who to bully for free. They look for who go accord them with royalty respect. Lazy man. They are looking for who will bring what I don't know on top of your table. They are looking for who will bring what your mother did not bring to your father's table. What do you bring to the table? Don't go and work hard. Lazy man.
The phrase, what do you bring to the table, is one of the most misunderstood questions in relationships. Now, for those ladies that used to say, I am the table, let's get it clear. The table there represents the relationship. So you are not the table. You are not the whole relationship. The table is the relationship, not a human being. So it is very, very wrong for you to say, I am the table. The man is not the table, the woman is not the table. The table is the relationship itself. It's just like a student saying, I am the school. No, a school is made up of the teacher and the student. So it is wrong for a student to say, I am the school. Or it is also wrong for a teacher to say, I am the school. When two people come together, each of them is expected to bring something meaningful. For example, as the man, I bring protection, care, and also provision. I provide for the family. So now the question still remains, what do I stand to gain for dating you as a woman? That is where what do you bring to the table comes in. Sadly, many women nowadays believe that once they are dating a man, they have nothing else to contribute. They see cooking, cleaning, and washing as being a slave to a man. But that is not true. That is just you contributing your own part as a woman in the relationship. Relationship is supposed to ease your pain. It's supposed to make you work less. Now, this is what I mean. As a single woman, you think of what to eat, you think of how to make money to take care of yourself, and you also clean, wash, do everything in your house because you are staying alone. As a man, you think of what to eat and you think of how to make money, and you still come back to your house, wash and clean and cook for yourself. So when we now come together to date, everything is now divided into two. The woman take care of the house while the man take care of the provision to make sure that everybody is okay in the family. That's what they call sharing of responsibilities. The responsibility is now being shared into two. And that does not mean that a man should not wash or clean the house. Sometimes that's where the term support comes in. Because sometimes as a man, you need to just go inside the kitchen once in a while and do some certain things there. That does not make you less of a man. So as a woman too, it is never wrong if you step up sometimes and support your man. For example, imagine a man used to give you 50,000 naira to go to the market every single time you are going to the market. So one day he now gives you money to go to the market. He gives you 50k as usual. So while you are in the market and you discover that the prices of things are no longer the same, maybe the total sum of the money you need to spend in the market that day is supposed to be, let's say, 55k or 60k. If you have the 10k in your pocket, there's no harm if you bring out your own 10k and add to it and buy whatever you want to buy. The money, you still get it back one way or the other. But calling the man at that point to tell him, oh, you send me to the market, this is how things are now expensive, but you send me additional money. When you have money in your pocket, you are not a supportive wife or a supportive girlfriend by doing that. So that is where the support comes in. That does not mean you are doing 50-50 with any man. Doing that does not mean you are doing 50-50. 50-50 is when I buy food stuff today and I'm telling you tomorrow it is now your own turn to buy food stuff in the house. Doing so is 50-50. If you say, if I cook today, tomorrow you will cook, that is 50-50. And I don't think any man in this country does that. If there is any, please tell me, I want to know. Because I don't think anybody does that. There's nobody that is in a relationship and the man will be like, if I buy food today, tomorrow is your turn to buy food. No. When a man is saying that you should support him, that is the simple support that he needs from you. Anytime the money is not there and you have the money, imagine that they send your children away from school because of school fees and your husband have not received his salary yet, you have the money to pay. You say, no, let me wait till that man receives salary to come and pay the children's school fee. And you watch your own children sit at home without going to school. And you call yourself a wife. You are not a supportive wife. Paying your children's school fee at that point does not mean your husband is doing 50-50 with you. No, that is what they call support, and it's never a crime. And as a man, I can decide to clean the house sometimes, but don't make it look as if it is his duty to be cleaning the house. That's where some men have issues. You can control a man without him knowing that you are controlling him. If you make it obvious that you are controlling him, his ego will wake up. He's a man. You'll be like, no, you have to put an end to it. But there's how to press a man's mumu button. He can even do anything for you without complaining or feeling like you are controlling him. Every day is not Christmas, so it is not every day that a man will be able to provide in the same level as what he used to provide before. When it comes to those days, can you be a supportive partner when those days come? So the idea of 50-50 is when a man is not financially buoyant and is being like, okay babe, some will not even ask you. Some real men will not even ask you for help. That's the truth. But it is left for you as a reasonable woman to know that this my partner really needs help, and you step in without him even asking or making it look as if he's asking you to help him to carry his own cross. Now, once a man deliberately shift his own responsibility of taking care or providing for the family to a woman, that is rubbish. Do you understand? I'm not in support of that. Any man that neglects his own duty, that one is not a man. Oh, run for your life. But if you see a man that is trying, every day is not Christmas, such days like that, you support him. Likewise, the man, if your partner is weak, sometimes you go into the kitchen and cook. It doesn't make you less of a man. You clean the house once in a while. Now let's go back to the question, what do you bring to the table? If a man is asking you that question, what is expected of you as a lady to say at that point in time? Some people will say, I'll bring my body. Some people will even say, my womb is enough. Now, let me shock you. Your womb is not enough. The fact that you bring children to the world does not mean that that is the only thing you can offer or you should offer in a relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not downplaying childbirth. The pain women go through is one of the things men may never fully understand. So I'm not downplaying childbirth. I respect that deeply. But childbirth is not just enough, because the child you are bringing to the world is not just the man's own. They are also your own children, which you benefit at the long run. Children grows up to be more emotionally attached to their mothers than fathers. So if, let's take for example, if a child has money now and the mother and the father is asking that child for money, the child is likely going to send that money to the mother first before even think of the father, because he or she believes that, oh, the dad is a man, he can take care of himself. So bringing a child to the world, you benefit more as a woman than the man. Forget the fact that the children is going to bear the man's name. That one is just there. Bearing my name does not really mean that the child is my own and they are not your own too. The child is equally yours. So you are not doing any man any favor by bringing any child to the world. You are not doing a man a favor. You are securing your own future too by bringing a child to the world. Let's get that straight. So next time you hear the question, what do you bring to the table? Don't say my body. Don't say my womb. Don't say I'll bring myself, my kwekus. Now, let me tell you something. Anybody can give birth, but it's not everybody that can raise a child right. Anybody can give sex, but it's not everybody that can give love or make love to your soul. Those are two different things. So when a man asks you, what do you bring to the table? Think. Don't just say sex. Don't just say my womb or I am the table. That is very, very annoying, saying you are the table. Are you the relationship, or saying that you give him sex? You are not doing any man any favor by sleeping with him, because he enjoys the sex and you too enjoy the sex as well. So you are not doing him any favor. So let's get the record straight. It's not just about sex. It's not just about bringing children to the world. It is not just about being the table. What really matters is, can you give him peace? Can you raise children with morals and values? Can you be trusted with the home and family future? Can you be his backbone and his safe place? Those are the things that a man wants to hear each time they ask you, what do you bring to the table? Can you be my peace of mind? Is the future of my kids safe with you? Because it is scientifically proven that children carries the brain of the mother, not that of the father. So once they marry you into this family, is the brain of my children safe with you? Because what most women know now is just makeup, how to collect money from men, how to rubbish things, foolish things. That is what is in their head nowadays. Not everybody though. So as a man, be careful of a woman that you choose. Choose a wise lady, because the type of lady you choose or end up with will determine the future of your children. If you want your children to be dummies, what, you go cry, no worry.